So if you're new in the gym, you may wonder, how many reps should I do to build serious muscle mass? We've all been there, don't worry. I've been working out for more than 20 years, and here's the truth I want to tell you. The number of reps you should do completely depends on your goal, and today, we're going to break it down clearly. No fluff, no myths, just a simple rep ranges for strength, muscle growth, and endurance. Stick around, because by the end, you'll not only know what rep range to use, but how to get the most out of it. Let's go. We'll start with strength training. If your main goal is pure strength, lifting heavy, moving big weight, your sweet spot is 1 to 5 reps per set. This is the range used by powerlifters, Olympic lifters, and anyone trying to build raw force. Why? Because low reps with heavy loads stimulate something called neuromuscular adaptation. Basically, your brain and muscles get better at working together to produce power. Inside the muscle, this rep range promotes myofibrillar hypertrophy, which means the muscle fibers actually add more force-generating units, actin and myosin. The result? Stronger muscles. Not necessarily bigger, just more capable. Here's the breakdown. Use heavy weight, around 85 to 100% of your 1 rep max. To build raw strength, you need to push your body close to its limits. Training with 85 to 100% of your 1 rep max means lifting weights so heavy you can only complete 1 to 5 reps with proper form. This range recruits the maximum number of muscle fibers and forces your central nervous system to fire on all cylinders. It's not about feeling a burn, it's about moving serious weight with precision. Think of it as teaching your body to become more efficient at producing force. Go fast. 1 second down, 1 second up. Tempo matters. When you're lifting for strength, the goal isn't slow and controlled, it's explosive and powerful. That 1 second down, 1 second up cadence isn't rushed, it's focused. Lowering quickly under control, then driving the weight up with intent, improves your rate of force development, how fast you can generate power. This is key for athletes, sprinters, lifters, anyone who needs strength that translates to real-world performance. Rest longer, 3 to 5 minutes between sets, so your nervous system recovers. Unlike bodybuilding, where short rests keep your muscles pumped, strength training taxes your nervous system, not just your muscles. That means your brain, spinal cord, and nerves need time to reset between efforts. Taking 3 to 5 minutes between sets allows for full recovery, so you can lift heavy again with the same intensity. Rushing your rest will limit performance, reduce your ability to lift maximal loads, and increase injury risk. Patience equals power. It's not about the pump, it's about power. Next one, and the most popular, is hypertrophy or muscle growth. Now, if you're training to build muscle size, this is where things get interesting. The 6 to 12 rep range is the classic hypertrophy zone. It's used by bodybuilders, fitness models, and anyone chasing that bigger arms, fuller chest look. This range still builds strength, but it also adds volume, the total amount of work your muscles are doing. It hits both myofibrillar and sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. That's the increase in muscle cell fluid, glycogen, and organelles. It's like inflating a balloon. More stuff packed into the cell equals more size. Here's what you need to do. Choose a weight you can lift with control, about 65 to 80% of your max. This is the sweet spot for hypertrophy, or in simpler terms, muscle growth. Choosing a moderate weight that challenges you without breaking your form allows for more time under tension, which is critical for stimulating muscle fibers. You should be able to do 6 to 12 reps with good control, but still feel like the last few are tough. It's not about maxing out. It's about fatiguing the muscle in a way that promotes size, not just strength. Tempo matters. Try 3 seconds down, 2 seconds up. Muscle building is about more than just moving the weight. It's about how you move it. Slowing down the eccentric phase, the lowering part, to about 3 seconds creates more micro tears in the muscle fibers, which is a key trigger for growth. The 2-second lift on the way up keeps tension on the muscle and prevents momentum from doing the work. This controlled tempo increases time under tension, a powerful hypertrophy tool that helps you build fuller, denser muscles. Keep rest periods short, 30 to 90 seconds for that metabolic stress. Unlike strength training, where long rests are essential, muscle building thrives on limited recovery. Shorter rest periods, anywhere between 30 and 90 seconds, keep your muscles under consistent stress and prevent full recovery, which elevates growth hormones and forces your body to adapt. That pump you feel? That's blood rushing into the muscles, and that pump drives growth. Just be ready to sweat. Before we continue, if you are serious about building bigger and stronger muscles, hit that subscribe button and don't miss a single video. Okay, we continue with muscle endurance. And finally, if your goal is muscular endurance, think athletes, fighters, or just people who want to feel unstoppable, then 15 reps and beyond is your playground. This high rep zone challenges your muscles to keep going even as fatigue sets in. You're training the energy systems, not just the muscle tissue. Over time, this boosts your efficiency. Your body learns to do more with less. Here's the thing. Use light weights, about 40 to 60% of your max. When training for muscular endurance, you're not trying to lift the heaviest weights possible. Instead, you're focusing on how long your muscles can perform under stress. Using lighter weights in the range of 40 to 60% of your 1 rep max allows you to perform more reps, typically 15 or more, without compromising form. The goal here isn't to tear down the muscle for size, but to train it to resist fatigue over time. Think of it as conditioning your muscles to last longer rather than get bigger. Moderate tempo, 1 second down, 2 seconds up. A moderate tempo helps you stay in control while maintaining a rhythm. 1 second down and 2 seconds up keeps your muscles under constant tension, but also allows your body to adapt to the repetitive motion. It's especially effective for enhancing muscular efficiency, coordination, and overall work capacity. This rhythm encourages endurance without creating unnecessary fatigue or sacrificing movement quality. Keep rest short, 30 to 60 seconds. The key to endurance training is keeping your heart rate up and your recovery short. Resting only 30 to 60 seconds between sets pushes your energy systems to adapt, especially your aerobic and anaerobic pathways. This trains your body to recover more quickly between efforts, improve stamina, and become more efficient at clearing fatigue-related byproducts like lactic acid. Over time, this means you'll be able to do more work with less rest, both in the gym and in real life. You won't build maximum size or strength here, but you'll be able to move longer, train harder, and recover quicker. In this point you may ask, which rep range is best? Which rep range should I use? Well, what do you want? If you want to be stronger, stick to 1 to 5 reps. If your goal is to get bigger, then you should train in the 6 to 12 zone. And if you need more endurance, then go to 15 plus repetitions range. But here's a little secret most people don't realize when they first start lifting. You don't have to choose just 1 rep range and stick with it forever. In fact, that's one of the fastest ways to hit a plateau. The most effective lifters, the ones who train smarter, not just harder, use a method called periodization. Think of it like seasons in a year. In the first season, maybe you're focused on strength. You're lifting heavy, fewer reps, longer rest times. You're building a solid foundation, training your nervous system to fire harder, to handle more load. Every session feels like you're adding armor to your frame. Then comes the next season, hypertrophy. Here, the weights are a little lighter, but the volume ramps up. More reps, more sets, shorter rests. You're focused on growth, pushing blood into the muscles, chasing the pump, triggering the kind of stress that leads to visible gains. After a few weeks, your joints might feel a bit beat up, or your energy's dipping. So what do? You enter a deload or endurance phase. Lighter weights, higher reps. You back off intensity and give your body a chance to recover while still moving. This is your chance to rebuild, reset, and restore, without losing momentum. Each phase feeds into the next. Your strength phase primes you to lift heavier during hypertrophy. Your hypertrophy work builds muscle that can be recruited during strength blocks. Your endurance work increases recovery and work capacity, helping you survive the toughest sessions. It's not random, it's a cycle, a strategy, a rhythm, and it works. Periodization keeps your training fresh, your progress consistent, and your body adaptable. So don't feel like you're locked into one training style forever. Instead of asking, which rep range is best, ask yourself, when should I use each one? Because the real power comes from knowing how to shift gears, and when. I have some bonus tips for you. But before that, let me ask you, what's your current goal? Strength, size, or endurance? Let me know in the comments below. Now before we wrap things up, let me leave you with a few quick but powerful tips to take your training to the next level. Always choose a weight that truly challenges you. Here's the deal. If you hit your target reps and still feel like you could knock out 5 more, it's too light. Your muscles need stress to grow, so whether you're training for strength, size, or endurance, Make sure that last rep takes some grit. You shouldn't be collapsing on the floor, but you should definitely feel it. Form over ego, always. This is especially important with low rep, heavy weight training. When you're lifting near your max, your technique becomes everything. One sloppy rep can cost you weeks of progress, or worse, land you with an injury. Nail the basics. Control the movement. Earn the right to go heavy. Seriously. Track your progress. This one separates casual lifters from consistent lifters. Whether you use an app, a spreadsheet, or just scribble in a notebook, tracking your reps, sets, and weights keeps you honest. It shows you how far you've come and where you're stalling. Remember, what gets measured gets improved. These little things, they don't take much time, but over weeks, months, and years, they compound into serious results. So now you've got the blueprint. No more guesswork when it comes to rep ranges. Next time you hit the gym, you'll know exactly why you're lifting, how many reps to aim for, and what it's doing for your body. And if you wonder what you should do before every workout, check the video on the screen, and I'll catch you in the next one.